Hi guys, in today's tutorial I'd like to show you how you can build a minecart station that looks like a train station and functions like that too. And I built this together with Rike, and before we start with the tutorial we'd like to show you how you can build this up. So therefore I can just, let's call a train right here. So let's say you want to drive to the town center. Then we would go to this station here and just step on the pressure plate, wait for our train to come, which is right there, hop into the minecart and drive off to the town center. Of course, then we also can come back from somewhere, and therefore we have a system here that allows us to get all players dispensed also on the rail. So I will get dispensed because here is an activator rail, and so I'm on the station where I also drive off to wherever this destination is. These are all named town center because we were too lazy to write names onto them. And now you might wonder what happens if a player misses his minecart, so it drives off onto the rail and then it gets stuck and the rail is blocked. You know that issue. And therefore we thought we might just add a little contraption that won't let minecarts drive alone onto the rail. And you can see it right here. The minecart is driving by and it won't go onto the rail, but it will come back on the opposite rail here on the side and then go back into the system, so it's there again to be used. So I'd say that's that for the demonstration, and now we can go over to another place where I prepared a little area for the tutorial. The redstone for this design is super simple. As you can see, I already prepared two different platforms here, and we now are going to build a third platform and connect it with the other ones. So for the platforms you need a 3 white space in between, and then there's a wall in between the rails of the platforms. So your rails would be right here, and in the middle there would be your platform, which is 3 wide and 11 blocks long, so 5 blocks in each direction. And of course it can be made out of any material that you like. And in the middle you want to have 2 pressure plates that will then trigger the minecart, or will call the minecart. And for the purpose of the tutorial I will remove this platform now again, because then it's more visible for you to see what I'm doing. Next we should place in the rails, and therefore we place the rails up to, I guess it was 2 blocks before the end, so like this, and then 2 redstone blocks, a activator rail, and then 2 powered rails, so the minecart has enough speed. And then just connect them to the middle here. Again, in the middle we want to place a powered rail because it should have also enough speed when there's nobody in. And then you can see that these rails are flipped the other way around than the others, and it's best if you place these last, because then they will flip in the default orientation. So now we can take care of the redstone for this, because when I step on one of the pressure plates we want to direct the minecart in the right way, because by the default state now the minecart would just drive in this direction and it will be gone, even if I call it from over there. So we are going to connect it down below, and therefore we will place always a repeater and a block alternating, so like this. And then on top of these we'll place the repeaters, and I guess this is already the last one, yes. Where the pressure plates are we will place redstone dust, so when we trigger one of these the redstone signal will always travel in this direction. And from these we can then trigger our curves here. So we take the redstone signal from this one, and also from this one. This one we can just ignore, because we want to bring it over to here. And then you go underneath one of the curves and place a block on the right next to it, so you can place a redstone torch on the side. And now you need to take a look if this rail is in the right way already. If it is in the way that if a minecart that comes in here will drive this way, then you're good, and you can just connect this with redstone dust to the redstone torch. But for me, it is not the case. It's not in the right direction now. So I will have to invert the signal one more time, and therefore I will remove this block here and place redstone down below, so I can place a redstone torch underneath. And now you can see that an incoming minecart would just drive in this direction. Of course, you would do the same thing with this line over here if you want to add more stations then next to it, but as you can see, this is already the last station, so there's no curve here. But for this one, it's just the same. It has 2 of these redstone torches here because there are 2 of the curves. Before we take care of the dispensing and destroying system of the minecarts, I quickly want to show you what happens if you step on one of the pressure plates now, because then we can see that the curves always turn in the right way. So as you can see, the minecart that would be coming from this way would now drive onto these rails until it hits this rail here, because then it will drive off in this direction. And if I step on this one here, all the ones that are in this direction of me will turn, so the minecart would come this way. And if I step on this pressure plate here, just the one over there will turn. And that is how we can direct the minecart in the right direction. Now for the dispensing and collecting system, we want to place a dropper down here where the rail ends, then a dispenser on top, and then a hopper facing into the dropper, a chest on top, and a hopper on the side. And then we want to place another rail here. Then I'll place a block here because we want to have a sand block there and a cactus. So any minecart that comes in now will drive into this cactus and will get sucked up by the hopper. Then for the dispensing system, we can just take a powered rail, put it onto there, place a block next to it. And as you can see, the redstone here is not right connected, and we want to just direct it into the dispenser up there. So we'll just take the redstone signal, bring it up to here, and this should now already work. If we fill in the minecart into the dispenser and step on one of these pressure plates, we should see that the minecart will get dispensed, drive off, and drive right to my rail. Now we will take care of the system that the minecart that is empty drives back to the station, and therefore, of course, we need to place the rails first. So in the end of your station, you will place a redstone block and then 2 powered rails, so you have enough speed for the minecart. Then it's nice to have some light, and then you just go ahead and put 2 more blocks, and you can just connect the rail, and this would then go off in the direction that you wanted to. And of course, then we need to connect these 2 rails of the station together. So at the 3rd block, we make a little connection, put rail on it, and as you can see, the rails are not facing the right way, so just replace these. And then there are again 2 possibilities for these rails. One is that it's facing this way, and the other one is that it's facing, oh, that doesn't work. The other way, so it faces around this corner. And then we need to do the redstone a bit differently again. But first up, let me show you what you need to do basically for the redstone. So we want to power this block underneath the rail, and therefore we put a redstone torch on the side again like this. And then we can connect this together, make a little staircase upwards to here, and take redstone dust to connect this, because then there will be a tripwire hook on the block here, and then the string going over the rails like this. And now you can see that this is facing the wrong way. An incoming minecart would not drive into the station, so we need to change it around again, and therefore just take away this redstone and the block, put the redstone one below, and invert the signal by placing a redstone torch, and now it's facing the right way. Of course, these are going now over 2 rails, and in the end you don't have 2 rails, so there's just 1 rail, and therefore you have just 1 block here on the side without any redstone below. And now we can test this out. So if I send an empty minecart, it will just drive around like this, because there's nothing on the rail, and we could place a powered rail here in the end to make it go a bit faster, so it doesn't get stuck there. And if I just step on the pressure plate again and hop into the minecart, I would drive to the end of the track, wherever that's gonna be. So that is the system done for the rail and for finding the empty minecarts and sending them back into the station. That's already it for the redstone, and now it's up to you to find a nice design for a train station building. We came up with the design that you saw in the beginning clip, and we are going to build this, of course, on Uriador. That's why we developed it. And we hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. And yeah, leave me a comment what you think about this design, if you like it, if you're going to build it. And we hope that we are going to see you in the next video.